So Sarita, Sumit, and Vandana, Majar, Pooja, right? I request everybody okay, we are live now. Thank you, Nandini. Very good afternoon, everyone. I am Preetam Agarwal. I am the founder, director of Hello Kids Channel Preschools and Western Schools. So, I'm the founder, director of Hello Kids Channel Preschools and Western Schools. Thank you for joining us today. Today's session will be in English. Today's session is on how to run a successful preschool, or you can see how we can start a preschool in India. Friends, it will be a very short session. I'll be able to cover up the basic important lines with you all with my experience of last 16 years. I have traveled across the nation to the north to south, east to west. We are already running 760 plus centers across almost all the states in India. So any rules and regulation, any marketing strategies, any rural requirements, any urban requirements, will be able to guide and suggest you. I may not be able to do a question and answer session today, but I am repeating my phone number and WhatsApp numbers. I'll put it in the chat box. I request my team to put it on the chat box also, so that if you have any queries, please write to me, please WhatsApp it to me, and I'll definitely give my reply at the earliest. Friends, Preetam Kumar Agarwal, my WhatsApp number will be 988-045-7004. I'll repeat, my WhatsApp number will be 988-045-7004. And my email ID will be founder, FOUNDER, founder at hellokids.co.in. Friends, I'll repeat my email ID again, founder, FOUNDER, founder at hellokids.co.in. So whatever the queries you have post the session, you can definitely write back to me, WhatsApp back to me. I'll be happy to guide you wherever you are, whatever the branch you are running, and how and why you should choose Hello Kids over any other brands in India. Friends, 16 years back, we started Hello Kids journey, and we started our first center in Bangalore, and now we cater to 760 centers. So with this success, I think I'm ready to guide you all how to run or how to start a preschool and manage it to a successful level. Friends, let me start with some government rules and regulations about running a preschool. Friends, after 34 years of the new education policy, the government of India has approved and made our preschool as a compulsory education. Now, as per the government rules and regulations, every child in the country has to go through nursery, LKG, and UKG, which is the foundation level, including the first and the grade 2 in the new NEP 2020, means that every child has to attend the preschool years, right? So this is now a compulsory education. And when it compulsory education, government will definitely bring their own rules and regulations. The new education policy came in June 2020, but we are already in almost November 2022, right? We are approaching December, right? Till now, no state governments has come forward with any sort of rules and regulations to start a preschool. If you want to know more details about it, if you have any queries about it, I request you to go to the Hello Kids website, right? Go to branches of any state, whichever the information you want, and try to connect to any Hello Kids centers. They will guide you that what is the state requirements, either they are registered or not, they have issues or not, or any government notification is already there in the state or not. If they are ready to talk to you, it's fine. If they are not ready to talk to you, please give my reference. Say, we have attended Mr. Preetham's session and we want to start a preschool in so and so state. and we want to know about the government rules, regulations, what you have followed and what is there in the state, right? So that is the shortest possible way to check that what is the current state of rules and regulation in the state. Friends, this is a pre-primary education, right? To set up these spaces, as of now, I'll suggest you to start a preschool with at least 1,200, 1,500 or 2,000 square feet of a building, which can be in a residential area, which can be in a commercial areas, but make sure that the area is safe, the place is safe, the premises is safe, because you are going to play with very young children. So it can be a residential area, ground floor, preferably ground floor, right? 1,200 to 1,500 square feet. Or let's say you want to do the best of possible, go up to 2,000, 3,000 square feet. But friends, when you are selecting a premises, make sure that the rental value of the property, this is very, very important to be a successful preschool. The rental value of the property per month. I'll repeat, the rental value of the property per month should be lesser than or equals to fees per child per annum. This is very, very important to be a successful preschool. I repeat, rental value per month of the premises should be lesser than or equals to fees per annum per child. So if you are going to charge a fee structure of 35,000 rupees per annum for a child, your rental should not exceed 35,000 rupees, right? Because we expect that within 12 children, we should be able to recover our rental expenses. If you own premises, enjoy the benefits out of it, right? But when you are selecting a premises, right? Now, why I say this, why people are failing it? You are taking a premises for 1.5 lakh rupee and you are charging 50,000 rupees fees. It means only 36 children. You need 36 children to pay the rental of 1.5 lakh rupee if your fees is 50,000 rupees. So only rental break even, you need 36 children, friend. So I suggest the rental value should be lesser than your fees per child per annum. And this is how we guide all the allocate centers, that wherever you are at the right place, but your fees has to be right. So we don't say very forcefully that this is the fee structure you are going to charge, because we do not have a royalty model. We guide you. Ramakrishna sir, this is your rental, this is your salaries, this is your fee should be. So we always try to help the branch to finalize a fee structure. So government rules and regulation, we guide you how to go about it. When it comes to the building, we guide you what should be the maximum or the minimum rentals. And with that support, we find out your expenses also. And then we guide you what should be your fee structure, right? So whenever we do this, we are trying to support franchisees on a regular basis. We try to guide them. Either is a government rules and regulations, or to select a premises, you must do that. Then there are a lot of other selecting a premises, how to speak to a building owner, what kind of problems you will face once your building owner says vacate the premises in next 1 or 2 years, right? Because relocating a premises within the same area is very difficult. Let's say you won't get another premises after vacating this premises. So there are a lot of things which is required, and only a franchise owners or franchisee or a franchisor only can support you and guide you on that thing. So I suggest you in a long run to be a successful preschools. I suggest and guide you all to take franchisees and run it rather than running independent preschools, right? There are a lot of things why and why not. Definitely we have a session on that also. So government rules and regulations. Then we talk about the rental premises. Then friends, it comes as a, what I say, as in terms of staff requirement. number of people which is required. So friends, the industry at an international level, when we say international standard preschool, the ratio should not exceed 10. For every 10 children, you should have one teacher and one caretaker. So that is the industry best standard which is possible. But yes, we have rural places, we have semi-urban, we have urban places, we are competing with the top brands, we are competing in the rural area. So depending upon even our fee structure talks about a lot of things. So I suggest you, if you are in an urban space, think about 10:1 or 10:1:1. If you are into semi-urban, you can go up to 12:1:1. If you are in a rural place, because your fees will be very low, you can go up to around 15:1:1. So for every 10 to 15 children, depending upon the area, you should hire teachers and caretakers. What kind of salaries? Friends, again, it is very important to check out your fee structure. I say maximum salary of a teacher should be half of the child's per annum fees, which is per month salary of the teacher. So when I said 35,000 of the rental and 35,000 of fees, your teachers fees should not, salary should not exceed 17,500. That is the highest salary which you should pay for a fees of 35,000. So when we compare with rental with fees, it is similar rental and similar fees. When it comes to salary, we are talking about half of your fees is the maximum salary per teacher per month, right? So that is the highest or the lowest possible. You can definitely say new teachers, experienced teacher, 1 year experienced teacher, something you can definitely talk on this. So my suggestion is a preschool teacher must either is a experienced teacher or a teacher must be a graduate teacher, right? Graduation teachers have more scope of understanding. They have seen the more, they understand things faster. They have a overview of the things and they can easily undergo a training to teach these young ones. It's not 10th or 12th pass, but yes, a graduate teacher is what we are expecting, right? So as I said, number of people required and number of salary of the staff and graduation, as I said, right? So we at Hello Kids, we do a lot of training to our teachers. Either they are new or they are old. They have to undergo at least around 30 to 45 trainings a year, right? They have to understand the numeracy, the literacy, the story and rhymes, behavior, phonics, right? They have to understand the art and craft. They have to understand Montessori. They have to understand the other perspective of different curriculum around the world. Either it is a Maria Montessori curriculum or it is a multiple intelligence curriculum. So we undergo a lot of training to these teachers on a regular basis, right? And even at Hello Kids, we repeat the trainings almost 2 to 3 times a year. 2 to 3 times a year means even a teacher leaves your school and a new teacher is joining, we'll be able to train the teachers, right? So that is also an important point to run a successful preschool is to train your teachers very regularly and even to a new teachers, and to have successful preschool, to run a successful preschool, make sure that all your teachers are graduate at least, right? So understand the staff requirements. So when we are speaking about the staff, I am really not speaking about anybody apart from the teachers and caretakers, right? I have not talked to you about the center heads. You or the owners of the preschool can be the center heads of your schools. And I have not spoken about any security guards. So extra staff means extra expenses and you're going to lose it. Preschools are not giving so much of extra budgets with you so that you will be hiring a principal to talk to parents, or just to open and close the door in the morning, you are going to have a security guards. Rather than hiring a security guards, I request your teachers and the caretakers to be in the gate in the half an hour in the morning and half an hour in the afternoon, so that they are eagerly and happily welcoming and saying goodbye to the kids in the gate, where parents are also happy to interact rather than a security guard is opening and closing door, and to prove a parents that we are care for you. You are going to pay a security guard 8 to 12 to 15,000. Rather than that, you keep an extra teacher or keep an extra caretaker who will be helping you inside the premises where the child is will be there for the majority of your time. I know safety is very important at the gate, but yes, make sure that you are using one school gate only for the entry and exit. Make sure that the gates are closed during the school hours, and let the teachers and the caretakers be in the gate rather than a security guard who is of no use, right? So that is how I think that unnecessary spending on people, either a center head or we are talking about this. Center head, yes, when you feel that I am running with a over number, I'll say any schools with 100 plus children, any schools with 100 plus children can think about a center head, but till the time your children are 99, don't think about a center head also. So that is where it's lines about how to run and how to make the preschool as a successful preschool, right? Taking bigger premises, paying higher rentals, keeping more of staff, paying higher of salaries are the reasons of people, those who are unsuccessful, right? I spoke to you about the training part also, right? I really talked to you about the training part. Then let's go to the student kit. Friends, when you are running a preschool, right? When you're running a standard preschool, what curriculum you are going to use it, right? How that curriculum is being given to you, right? In the form of books, right? In the form of books, and how what the child is going to use it in the school premises. Bags, books, ID card, diary, right? A lot of, at least around, I say around 15 items which is required. When you are running an independent preschool, that is not possible. Even if it's possible, you are charging a parent which is higher, right? The parents may not question you. It may not be it's maybe a matter of 200 or 500 or 1,000 rupees. But rather than doing that part, why to concentrate on all that? Keeping a lot of investment. When you are going to make one or two, nobody is going to make it for you. Whenever you want to make 100 or 200, you have to keep a stock of that 10, 20 lakhs of rupees. So it's better to go with a franchisee rather than having your own student kit. Because if I take a books from the market, what I will do when my nearest a local preschool start using the same books of Oxford and Macmillan? That is also a question mark, right? So to run a successful preschool, you have to have a standard student kit also, and which comes at a cost, right? So Hello Kids talks about the kit, and I promise, and what we have done in the past, you must see the student kit of Hello Kids once. I say the best of student kit in India. I say the most affordable student kit, and check out the prices, which is the best in the industry. Either you take a franchisee or not, you can buy a sample of student kit, Hello Kids student kit sample. The cost is around 3,500 to 4,000 rupees, but when we are giving as a sample to anyone, we charge 5,000 rupees. Buy from us, see the student kit, refund it back to us, we'll pay you the refund, right? Because I want you to see how it is possible to make that student kit for that price. That books, that uniforms, that ID card, that diary, that other things, which is a part of student kit. So when you want to be a successful preschool, try to have the best of student kit possible, because you should give the best to the parent and the child, right? For that, franchisee is better because you can order one student kit also from your franchisor. Otherwise, whatever you do, uniforms or books or ID card, you have to do 100, 50, 200, 100, 500. So it is not possible. And making your own books when you are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 branches also, which is not possible. To be a successful preschool, concentrate, take a franchisee, talk to them, give them a question, they will give you the answers, right? Invest time, by the time which you will be spending money by going here and there. They'll guide you. They may be charging you something, yes, but understand the concept of no royalty, which Hello Kids has brought to this industry. We want you to be associated with us for longer period of time, where we do not have the royalty, but we do have a franchisee fee in place. For that franchisee fee of around 30,000 rupees per annum, we give you a brand name, we give you the curriculum, we give you the training, and we supply you material even if you require one, right? So that is how you can be able to do that. Now the marketing part of it. Friends, to be a successful preschool, where you need admissions every year, every month, every day, every week, right? You have to do continuous marketing. This marketing can be online, this marketing can be offline. It's marketing online, which means Google. You should do it or you should not do it. So go through the YouTube. There are a lot of videos from my side. Every topic is explained in very detail. Even there is a video on marketing. I want you all to go through that. Every day as an owner, your job has to do marketing. Either it's on Google or Facebook or Insta or banner or Sunpack or doing some local activities. Please keep doing marketing. To be a successful preschool, to run a successful preschool, you should plan a budget of 20%. I'm repeating it. To be a successful preschool, in terms of marketing, you should plan for 20% of your expected revenue on marketing. You should spend 20% of your expected revenue on marketing, right? If you are planning for a revenue, let's say your fees is 30,000 rupees, you are planning for 100 children, you are expecting 30 lakhs rupees this year as revenues. To get 30 lakhs rupees revenue this year, I suggest you to spend at least 6 lakhs rupees on marketing, so that I assure you, with my experience, any city, any location, any village, any rural, any urban, right, you'll be able to get 100 children. But we don't spend on marketing. We think that we have invested into school and parent will come to you. Sorry, they will not come to you, right? What is the difference between your school and that school? Are you visible? You are not visible. That marketing can be a CCTV, that marketing can be air conditioned, that marketing can be a signboards, that marketing can be Google and Facebook. But you have to spend 20% of your targeted revenue. Understand it, 20% of your targeted revenue to make a successful preschool with number of children also, right? So we talked about government rules and regulations. We talked about the space. We talked about the teachers' requirement or the staff requirement. We talked about what you call as the student kit. And now we talked about the marketing part of it. Friends, curriculum. Curriculum is very, very important. Training is very, very important. Assessment. So you can buy a curriculum, but it has to align with your assessment. It has to align with your trainings. It has to align with your books also. हमने डाउनलोड तो कर लिया कहीं से curriculum, कोई और पढ़ा रहा है उसको, assessment कैसे करना हमें मालूम नहीं है. We do not know how to do assessments, and that is not aligned with my books also or my training also. So friend, very, very important that your curriculum, your books, your training, and your assessment has to be aligned. Somebody else is designing a book, which a publisher is giving it to you. They are doing some XYZ training for you. There is nothing to do with your assessment, right? So it is very, very important how it is possible. When you are there with a franchisee, they understand what curriculum, when to teach, what to teach, how to teach, right? What to teach is the curriculum. How to teach will be a training part of it. How much to teach, which is a planner I'm talking about. Aaj padhana hai, today, tomorrow, or this week, or this quarter, which is very, very important. So it has to be a properly planned curriculum. Otherwise, you are cheating the child. You are cheating the parents. You do not have any alignment with your curriculum, assessment, training, and books, right? You cannot run a school just like download a curriculum, copy a curriculum from somebody and go through it. Not possible, friends. Don't run schools like that. The child is very young to understand, right? So any queries, I want you to write. Now or long? Huh? All right. So, sorry, I'll repeat. I'm just repeating what all we have discussed. We talked about government rules and regulations. For that, I suggest you to go to the Hello Kids website, find out the state branches, right? And check out with them what is the prevailing rules and regulation, what they are following. For the premises, 1200 to 1500 to 2000 square feet, right? Preferably a ground floor. Staff requirement, no center heads up to 99 children, no security guards. For a ratio of 10 to 15 is to 1, for every 10 to 15 kids, you should have one teacher and one caretaker, right? Talking about a curriculum which has to be aligned with your assessment, books, and training. Student kit, which is very, very important, that only a franchisor can help you. Otherwise, your investment is going to be very high, right? And training, which is very, very important to train your teachers, right? A graduate teachers within the radius of 2 to 3 kilometers, your teachers should not travel for long distances. Fee structure with the rental values, right? Whatever the rental value per month, fees per annum per child should match. Salary is up to the half of child's fee per annum, which is per month salary of the teacher, right? No extra teacher, no extra staff in the school premises. This is what I have communicated to you all today. And you want to see this video again, you can go back to the YouTube of Hello Kids. Definitely you'll be able to right? So definitely you'll be able to hear these videos. Any queries as such, I will only take the queries on the chat box and I will answer your queries, right? So friends, stay tuned for the Hindi session, right? Stay tuned for the Hindi session. Those who are running one center, plan for 3, 4, 5 centers. By the time you have 5 centers, trust me, the level of business what you are doing is satisfactory. Running 1 or 2 centers, yes, to start is yes, but in the long run, plan for at least around 5 centers. 5 centers, 500 children is what I'm expecting from everyone, right? Everyone, even Ramakrishna sir, if you are listening to me, as I know you personally, I met you once. 5 centers and 500 children is what I'm expecting from everyone in a long run. At least 5 centers in 5 years should be a plan while you are entering this industry, right? That will give you that satisfaction, which is very, very important to be a successful preschool venture in the country, right? Pooja madam, you have to plan your marketing, which you have to plan your marketing with number of children. If you are planning for 100 children, calculate for, at least you should plan for 100. 100 is the minimum target, what you are talking about, at least in 1.5 years. So Pooja, you have to plan your marketing, plan a budget of 20% of targeted revenue, divide that into all the 12 months and spend at least one child's fee per month on marketing. If your fee structure is 35,000 rupees, right? One child's fee has to be the minimum spend on marketing. Every month, banners, sun packs, umbrellas, freebies, Google, Facebook, right? Banners, whatever the way you can reach to the area, you should be continuously, every day job is marketing. You have to do your marketing every day, not only during the admission season. No, we'll be doing marketing on everyday basis, right? Definitely write back to me, right? To increase your admissions, right? Google, Facebook, what kind of target you are doing, which is very, very important. Don't spend much on Google, spend much on Facebook and Insta right now, no issues, right? Put some banners and sun packs in the area. Give some freebies to the doctors, clinics, hospitals, saloons, right, in the area. Distribute balloons, which is printed. Put some banners in the area. Put some sun packs in the area, right? Rajesh ji, you just leave your number at the bottom. My team will definitely contact you, right? Ramakrishna sir, can you just, okay, Rajesh sir has already given his number. Nandini, just on the top, you can see his phone number is already there with us. So Rajesh ji, definitely team will connect to you after this session, right? So thank you all for listening. Ramakrishna sir, thank you so much. And Rajesh, thank you. Definitely team will connect to you. Pooja, definitely please follow one video which is there on the YouTube on marketing, right? There is a video from my side, which is a very detailed marketing, which is there on the YouTube. So must listen to that video, right? So thank you, friends. As I said, bigger premises, bigger rentals, lower fees, more staff, no alignment between curriculum, books, training, and assessment, right? Investment in terms of student kit is killing the branches, is the reasons of people closing down the centers. Right premises, right fee structure, right staffing, the right marketing, student kit from a franchisee. Franchisee as allocates, which is no royalty. Franchisee as a support of training of 40-50 trainings, which is required because you as an independent school will not be able to train your people, right? And a brand name which is associated will make a preschool successful in lifelong. And to be a best of educator or a preschool owner, with us, we suggest be with us, run out almost up to 5 centers and 500 children, and then enjoy the industry to the fullest. So that is how I comment. Whoever wants to leave their phone numbers, please do that. And the meeting is over for right now. And thank you so much, everyone, and stay connected.